So we're going to be taking out loans. This is called add-on interest. The reason it's called that is because we're literally adding addition on the interest, the PRT that we talked about in 13.1. One of the formulas was simple interest, where in this case we have our simple interest added on to our principal. Sometimes we also see the formula written this way, the second line, but I'm going to be using the first line, P plus PRT. We're also going to have to figure out what our monthly payments are. So once we figure out this whole P plus PRT, then we're going to divide it equally among our monthly payments or our time. So here's an example. Sharon's going to buy a new car for $16,500. She trades her old car in and uses the $3,000 she receives as a down payment. Some of our problems are going to ask different parts. My particular problem I'm going to work will ask each part of a problem. So you might see some homework where they only ask parts A and B or only C and D. I just want to be thorough and answer all the questions. So A, how much needs to be financed? So to find this, I took the $16,500, which was the cost, minus my down payment, because I don't need to borrow that $3,000. I only need to borrow $13,500. That's how much money I'm short of the total. Another question that could be asked could be, the dealer says the interest rate is 9% add-on. There's the key that I'm using, that add-on formula, for 3 years. Find the total interest. I just want the interest. I need to make sure I'm reading the problem. So that's just the PRT, the formula we went over from 13.1. So $13,500, the interest rate is 9%, 0.09, for 3 years. That comes out to $3,645. I didn't round that. That's the exact answer. If I needed to, I would have rounded to 2 decimal places. Another question we could be asked is the total amount to be repaid. So that's the entire formula, P plus PRT. Notice I made my T italicized and my plus sign is straight, just to make sure that you understand that's P, then a plus sign, PRT, T for time. So $13,500 plus my interest, PRT. And that gives me a total of $17,145. So my original amount that I had to pay for that I took my loan out for, is $13,500, but it actually the loan cost me $17,145. The bank has to make money off of loaning me money, so that's what the interest is, how much the bank earns. Some more questions that could be asked is to find the monthly payment. So it was $17,145, and that's over 3 years. 3 years is the same thing as 36 months. These are monthly payments, so I need to divide it evenly among the months, so that's 36. That gives me $476.25 each month. Again, 2 decimal places, round as needed. And the last thing I might be asked is what the total cost of my purchase was. That includes what my loan was and any of my down payment. So my loan amount was $17,145, and then I put a down payment of $3,000 to give me the total cost of my car being $20,145.